Hey, is that water dripping from the ceiling?
Don't worry about it.
It's time to talk the talk.
On today's episode of Talk the Talk, we're going to be talking about the time that our house almost flooded. So this was about 3 months ago, and I was sleeping like a little baby boy. Like, I don't snore that loud, but that's just a dramatic recreation. So I was sleeping, and then I wake up to the sound of water, or dripping from, or water falling, and I think somebody must have flushed the toilet. So I go outside, and I see this waterfall of water coming from the ceiling, like, and it was coming from right there. So it was like a wall of water. I walk past it, and then I go upstairs, and in the kitchen there is water coming directly from the ceiling.
Another waterfall.
Another wall of water that was just pouring. I go upstairs, and there is water everywhere, just all over the carpet, because one of the toilet pipes burst, and I have to wake everybody up, and we have to come down here and put bowls under all the water, just flooding the room, flooding the kitchen, flooding the house.
Mm-hmm. Just to let you know, I was asleep during all this.
Me
so
too.
No
these two have slept in during a fire alarm and a house almost flooding.
Yeah.
We could be in a tornado, pick them up,
I could just
and dropped in Texas, and they wouldn't notice.
Yeah, that could happen.
That could happen?
Maybe.
It will?
It will.
Ew.
What are you saying, Tyler? Are you saying that there's going to be a tornado coming?
Maybe.
Oh, great.
I have some superstitions.
You got
So it was at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and right before school. So that was also another factor. And we put the bowls underneath the water. We put the bowls on the thing, and we have to turn off all the water to the house, so there's no water coming out of anywhere. And so I was up for like probably 45 minutes doing all this, and a lot of blankets were lost. A moment of silence for all the lost blankets. All right, that silence is over. And I went to bed at about 4, so that was like 1 hour after I woke up, and I couldn't sleep for like maybe two hours. So I was just sitting there hearing little pellets of water dripping from the ceiling for 2 hours. And then the next day, we go to school. Surprisingly, I don't know why we would go to school when the house is like that. And when we come back, we have a bunch of workers literally taking out carpet. All this carpet was gone. There was no carpet here. It was just
wood.
No, it wasn't wood.
No,
it was
cement.
Yeah, that was
cement. It was
upstairs.
cement. And there was a bunch of giant vacuums sucking out all the water.
Oh yeah, no, I hated that the first night.
And they were on all night long. So when you're in bed, like a little baby boy, you just hear.
But those vacuums. Yeah, but those vacuums, they smell. They're like
they smell.
No, the air that they're like producing, it like smell.
No, they're sucking. They're sucking in the water.
Oh.
So that's why it smelled bad. It was just a bunch of toilet water that was being sucked in.
So bad.
And then we had to cut out a hole in our ceiling that you could see into.
Oh yeah.
You could see into one of the rooms in the kitchen. There was just a giant hole cut out so that you could see into the ceiling.
To replace some new drywall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been a hard few
months. Yeah, but it's almost over.
Almost over.
We have new carpet right here too.
School starts in 3 days. So
what if once we finish it, it just
starts.
It happens
just
again.
happened. No, right when everything's finished, and they say, "Okay, your house is all finished," and then the next morning, water everywhere.
No. We're sitting here filming this,
And then just water just comes down. Yeah. That'll be funny. We're just talking, then just water just comes onto you. It just lands on top of your head, and then just goes like.
Then I don't need a shower. Alright, that's it for this episode. And until the next Talk the Talk, keep on in the